if I have to look at it from a perspective, it covers based on the complexity of it takes into account. Let's look at what are these things. It takes into account a lot more system criticality, priority, and team size. So what it says is there's just one team per project, and the project's priority and criticality and the team size is fixed because of it. So there's something called 4 different levels. So there's something called levels of, so if you have to draw a graph, it says levels, and this side it says team size. Now, what does it really mean? A simple thing could be that if some defect is found, is it life critical? Is it going to be taking a good amount of essential money? Is it going to be taking notional money, which means it's called the discretionary money is going to be lost. It's not a big amount. The rest of them is going to be something like normal. You can call it I wouldn't say low, but it's one of the crystal level says it's nominal, which means it's not very critical. It's a very non-complex stuff. Now, so if somebody says it's L40, it says it's a life critical project with 40 developers in it, 40 people in the team, and they take care of starting and ending the project, and nothing changes. It's just one project, 40 people, life critical. That's how the crystal methodologies were defined, and they use crystal clear, crystal yellow, crystal orange. Based on the colors, it all goes up to crystal purple based on the complexity. So things like NASA or if you have to look at life critical systems where heartbeat related devices or hospital related devices would be at a crystal purple level, where there'll be huge systems and Siemens or GE or teams who would be working on like some 200, 300 people working on the particular project would be an L200 or even higher, where it's a purple and it's a 200 member team who needs to be doing it. This uses team size, system criticality, and priority of projects at various factors. What the fundamental of, the fundamental behind crystal is that you can't have forced methodology for any size of the team or any complexity of the system or criticality of the system. So what it says is define policies based on the factors which are whether it's life critical and X number of people are required. For that, there will be some policies that have to be defined. So define based on what level these things are in. So as I mentioned in the XY axis, the criticality on this side and the number of people. If you plot it as different bars of colors of orange, green, and yellow, and typically purple, you will get to know where your project is sitting. Based on which the policies will be very different. But if you look at it, the last point is very important, that it focuses on the same tenets of Agile, which is communication, still required. As the team size is big, the communication is even bigger. Simplicity, which means don't complicate it further, keep the simple processes. Teamwork, frequently inspect and adapt. High user involvement, which means to say involve the person who's actually asked for the requirement from the beginning. Frequent delivery of software and removal of distractions, which is very important. That which, if you look at it, what are these? Removal of distractions is removing impediments, what the Scrum Master does. Frequent delivery of software is what we are saying, in small increments. User involvement is team works together, business people and developers work together. All these are Agile principles, again coming in terms of it, what we're trying to look at from a crystal perspective.